Fred McNaughton and Lisa Landis of WJTL Radio are here. Guys, hi.
Hey.
Thank you for being on Crossrock here. You both need no introduction to Christian music fans in this area, but we thank you both for being on here. Could you tell us a little bit about how long you've both been hosting the show in the morning and what you see the role being?
We lose track. I do.
Yeah.
Lisa was on the morning. Well, I was on long ago on a morning show, but then
long time ago.
When did you do the morning
It's been
show?
Really long. I started the morning show, I think, with John Shirk in maybe '94.
Okay.
Does that sound right?
And then somewhere along the way, Lisa and her husband adopted their son.
Yeah.
And then Holly did the morning show, so I would come in and do the morning show with Holly. And then we had Mindy.
Yes.
And then we had Christy.
Yes.
And then we had Deke. And then
you couldn't keep a co-host.
Well, except for Deke, they kept having babies.
Deke didn't have any babies?
He did not.
Okay.
But he and his dad started Lifesong Music down in
Right.
Quarryville, and right around the time he was going to start that, Lisa's son was starting school, so she was ready to come back. Now,
Yeah.
you had done the cookie break the whole time in there.
Exactly, in '99 started that. Yeah.
And so she was doing the cookie break, but then when Alex went to school, she was able to come back, and so however long that's
I'm so
been,
confused. Yeah.
we've been doing the morning again. I've lost track.
So that makes you, I don't really follow a lot of popular radio, but that makes you, I would guess, one of the longest serving teams. Sounds like a sentence, sorry about that, but one serving or hosting teams.
On and off again. Possibly, yeah. Because there's a lot of new teams out there right now in morning radio. So I would say yes.
All in all, JTL has a history of having people stay. I mean, John Shirk has been here 20 plus years. I've been here. Lisa's been here since '91. Phil's been here since '94 or '95. So yeah, we actually have.
It's not common in radio.
It's not. No.
That says an awful lot about your bosses and the station and how long people. It's a great family atmosphere. And
well, we get along. Even if you look at the WJTL webcam, we actually do get along better than that.
It doesn't look like it though. If you check out the webcam,
if you look at the webcam, it looks like we're arguing, and we're not. We're just discussing.
It snaps a picture every 5 minutes. Like we're going.
And Lisa will be like, but we actually never have had a fight.
No.
Till now. A right hook comes from Lisa to Fred.
She's a kickboxer, so she can take me.
Yeah.
No comment, camera. The role of a morning team or morning host, whatever, those of us who are not in radio maybe don't understand the importance of it. You're obviously setting, well, you guys as a Christian station too, this is a ministry, but also you're sort of the spokespeople who people will hear first, to say the obvious.
So we better sound like we're awake in the morning.
Well, let's talk about two things. I'll talk about the guests, and then you can talk about the news a little bit.
Right.
We try to have guests in throughout the week, 2, 3, sometimes more, and we just feel like that gives platform to local ministries and local people about their events, about their ministry, about their mission, about what they're doing. So whether it's Water Street Rescue Mission or Friendship Community, or today we had a food bank from Carlisle called Share. Regardless of who it is, we try to have guests in from the community who come in, tell their story, and talk about their event, talk about their ministry, and how our listeners can get involved. So we feel like as a morning team, that's a big part of what we do. It's sort of like we own a stage, and we let everybody parade through that stage to do what they do, to tell about what they do. So really the Get Up and Go show, it's just a springboard for these other ministries, because we feel like as WJTL, we're a unifier of the body of Christ, and that one way of unifying it is giving people opportunities to serve.
Right. And people want information, so we bring them news, traffic, and weather, and we do that all throughout the morning. I work on the local news, and I am featuring not just major local news stories happening maybe that particular day or that week, but we'll focus on ministry news that are happening nationally, Christian music news, so we try and mix that all together and keep people informed. You know, it's what they want to hear.
Obviously, for JTL, very exciting time. Next August, is it? I think I saw it, anniversary.
Yeah, it's
hard to believe 25 years that JTL's been in the community, and I just think back.
You've been here, like all of them.
Thank you. Lisa likes to remind me how old I am.
Yeah.
So I'll ask her things like, what grade in elementary school were you in when I was here playing that song?
Right.
But yeah, 25 years, it's hard to believe. I remember back to when JTL first started, and I think the thing that still sticks with me is I would have people come up to me at concerts or events and say, you know, we were praying for a station like this 5 years before it came on. So it made you feel like you were just part of a movement, and that you really had less to do with it than God just moving through His people to bring this about, because it's amazing how many people it ministers to on a daily basis.
I remember the power increase in the 90s, was it?
95.
Yeah.
We were all...
That was a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
hear
had just
you-
moved to this new location too.
Yeah.
Where had you been?
Over across from Lancaster Bible College.
Oh, okay.
In a chicken farm.
Yeah, chicken coop.
Yeah, it literally
really
was a chicken coop.
The role that JTL plays is such an important time, and it seems, just as a person who follows Christian music, it seems that Christian music's really never been stronger. I know the economy is a concern with ticket sales and with album sales and all music, but it seems like there's so many great new artists. We talked before creation, Fred. There's so many great new artists out there. Your Fee and your, pick a few other people. Leland, yeah.
Even David Crowder's been around a while, but I think some people still see them as a new artist. So.
Do you see that continuing?
It's really hard to say. I think there's more and more artists, and I even just had gotten together with Matt Goss today, and I really think you have churches in the local area and local artists who are ministering at their church at the community level, who also happen to be able to put out a CD, or like LCBC, their worship team is putting out a DVD CD here in the next month. And so I think even at that level, we have locally always had some great artists. So we have, Hiram Ring and Brett Rush and different artists locally that are just as good as anything else that's out there. So I think you'll continue to see, Christian music grow in that way, the number of people who are ministering, whether it'll grow, like you said, in ticket sales or CD sales or whatever, that's hard to say. The music industry is in such a state of flux right now.